Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're going to get started in about 1 or 2 minutes. So please have something to take notes with. And, this will be recorded. I will be able to share it to our chat, our Telegram chat. That's where I share it. And you'll be able to get it there. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and provide my email address so you guys can reach out to me for help. And I can help you guys. Some of you may be on and you don't know who your sponsor is, so I'll help you find your sponsor. If you don't know, now you know. All right, I'll put my email in there. And I'm also going to put the team info page in here. Matter of fact, I probably should get this going here and then I'll add it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and kick this off right now here, just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for being on this live Zoom. And also for those that are going to hear the recording, I really appreciate it. I hope you'll pay close attention to everything that I'm going to be sharing with you here. I hope you have something to take notes with, something to write with. And at the end of this, I'm going to answer questions. And also I'm going to do a little bit of training on how to set up your payments a little bit. So if you guys want to see that, you're welcome to do it. I'm going to go ahead and add a message here. I already sent my email address to help people find, you can reach out to me for help or to find your sponsor and things. I'm also going to put the team site on here that we're going to be referencing, where you're going to get all the information that we have. I've tried to put everything in one spot, so that's going to be happening. I'm going to send that now. All right. Anyway, so let me just go ahead and get this thing kicked off here. And I got everything going. We're recording. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being here. You are literally experiencing the most powerful, automatic cash money income system you have ever seen. Now, I realize when I say that, it's like, automatic cash money, right? I heard that before. The bottom line is there's a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of programming, a lot of everything, time, money, everything invested into this. Okay. So the reason it's automatic is because there's been work involved on the back end. Cash money, basically, who doesn't want to receive money directly from member to member? And this is an income system and it's a global business model. So you're going to hear about all of this. Okay. And we tell you right off the bat here, all right, that if I can get my mouse to work, that would be fantastic. We tell you, give us 20 minutes. Now, this might take a little longer because this one is live. I'm not just going to run through it. I'm going to probably elaborate a little bit more. So I'm talking about maybe 30 minutes and we'll be done. Then we're going to answer questions, do a little training, little information gathering, right? So You're going to receive, it's an unheard of 100% direct member to member payments. And it allows you to potentially receive $900 within a week, $23,000 within a month, and I would say 23,000 within 30 to 90 days, depending on if you're going to be actively engaged or involved or not going to do any work. Because we do have it to where you can join us and literally do no work. Now, I didn't say do anything. I did say do no work. Okay, but the bottom line is you will ultimately receive this money. Okay, so that's exciting. And the great thing is that we tell you right off the bat that it's $100 out of pocket, and we do have a $25 one-time affiliate sign-up fee, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. But the bottom line is one time, no monthly fees, very affordable, and the upside is tremendous here. And you don't have to do any work, like I said, to receive this money and so much more. Okay, so are you ready to experience for yourself global, automatic, big money income? I want you to listen to this information. I want you to pay close attention. I want you to try to avoid all distractions, because when you're distracted, you're going to miss something that's important. Everything I have on this presentation right now is important. Okay, I don't have a lot of fluff. I have a lot of information that I share, how everything works as far as the basic systems and things like that. So you need to pay close attention. So why is our team different? Well, we have a global advertising co-op that helps people have more people to talk to, as well as an AI marketing system that brings you leads and signups. Now, like I said, you do not have to join these. You don't have to do any work. You just need to solidify your own membership. That's all you have to do. And you do want to do that immediately. The sooner you join, the sooner you can establish your membership, the sooner you can potentially start receiving money, whether you do work or not. Okay. So you want to do it right away. You want to get back to the person that referred you. If you're looking at a recording where there's a link below, click on the link, get started. And you do not want to let life get in the way of your dreams, your desires, and your goals. You know what? There's a lot going on out there, ladies and gentlemen. You're being bombarded with all kinds of this and that and pop-ups and all kinds of things. And you know, I think it's about time that you take advantage of something that's affordable, that's global, that works, that pays you. Okay, that's what you need to do. So we're going to get into the basics. Absolutely everyone that wants this money and wants to have time and financial freedom lifestyle joins us. Okay. There's category one. There's three categories. I'm going to share with you category one first. You're going to join and do no work at all. Okay. And you're going to pay a one-time membership and affiliate fee. That is it. That's all you have to do. $125 total. There's no monthly fees. Okay. You'll be positioned to receive $23,000 in about 30 to 90 days. Okay. And $1 million in about 18 to 24 months. And why and how and does or can this even work? A lot of people ask that question. So here's the reason. You're filling in a membership spot. And that's the ultimate goal, ladies and gentlemen. You just fill in membership spots. Okay. Whether you're going to go to work, whether you're going to talk to people, whether you're a sales pro, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You get your membership. And that's all you need to let everybody know. Get your membership. All right. And then because everyone wants the money and they want the lifestyle that it can bring. Let me tell you this. First, well, it is awesome to get money. I mean, I've got people that have called me the next day are like, wow, I got money. I woke up and I have money. I'm like, yeah, that's how this works. Okay. So, and we may have some, if you have a testimony you want to give, go ahead and get ready. When we're done, we're going to let you give your testimonials and everything else. So the reason this works also is because $125 one time with no monthly fee means your membership stays active indefinitely. So you're going to be there. And eventually the money is going to just start. Someone's going to notify you $100, $100, $100, $700, $3,300, all the way up to $106,000. Okay. Now, what do you have to actually do? Okay. Now, you don't have to do any work, but I didn't say you don't have to do anything. Okay, someone mentioned to me recently, we had a conversation about, hey, if you don't have to do anything, then how's this going to work? No. I said, don't do any work. Don't have to talk to people. Don't have to become a sales pro. But I want you to be engaged and care about your darn new business. Okay. I do not want you to be in position when you get these emails. Okay. First of all, I want you to attend the live Zooms. Okay. Get on the live Zooms like you are right now whenever you can. You want to create that excitement. You want to share your testimonials about what's happening because people want to be a part of something that's real, that's true. Okay. And you want to monitor your new business. You want to check your email, phone, and text throughout the day. So when you put in your email and you sign up with us, when it's time for you to receive money, or when someone signs up underneath you, you get notified. When it's time for you to receive money, you get notified. And what you need to do is you probably need to say, hey, welcome to the team. Okay, reach out to the person. Let them know you're real. You're not some person that doesn't care about other people, right? And you want to check your email for that notification that you got money waiting for you. And so that way you can log in, approve the people, make sure you got the money, of course, and then you can approve the people, right? And so when you check, you can help people get approved and everything else. All right. Now, absolutely everyone that wants this money and wants to have time and financial freedom, the category number 2 is you're going to join and you're going to get others to join that do no work at all. Okay. So in other words, you might want to share this with someone. Okay. You're going to pay the a one-time $125 total, right? You're going to be positioned to receive $23,000 in about 30 to 60 days and $1 million in about 12 to 18 months. Okay. Now, these numbers, are these guarantees, ladies and gentlemen? It will happen. Is it guaranteed in this time frame? No. Okay. This is what I guesstimate. Okay. If you want to guarantee stick with a job, go do something else. Okay. We don't have time for, well, you promised me. No, I'm promising you that this is going to work. This works. People are getting paid and receiving money, and the system works. And if there isn't something that works, we fix it. Okay. So why and how and does and can this even work? Well, you and them are filling in more membership spots. Obviously, you're getting in and you really don't want to talk to people in this category, but you might share it with a few people. And the reason you're empowered to share it with people is because you don't have to tell them that you must go sell this to people. You must talk to people. They can, you can. And what does that do? Fills in the membership spots. Now, everyone wants the money and they also want the lifestyle it can bring. I was mentioning that to have a business where you can go, anywhere you want, you can run this business from your mobile device and everything else. It's fantastic. Only $125 one time. Your membership stays active indefinitely. So what do you have to do? You want to share this with others and tell them that they just need to join and don't do any work at all. Okay. This works. Okay. This philosophy of do no work was a vision from my Heavenly Father. I was trying to find out, I prayed, I was like, what can I do to make this more powerful? I've been in the network marketing space since 1990. I've been in the cryptocurrency space since 2015. I've made money. I've lost a lot of money. But I can tell you, when you have something that's a blessing to me, yourself, and others, you want to be able to share it with others. And I was like, what can I do? And the vision was given to me to be able to tell people that they can join, and I take that burden away from them where they don't have to do any work if they don't want to. So obviously, if you do the work, you get paid faster. You receive money faster, right? It's obviously common sense. But because this is affordable and no monthly fees, it makes absolute sense. So people join, whether they're going to do work or not, right? Again, stay engaged. Please join us on the live Zooms like you are right now. Thank you. And you want to make sure you monitor your new business. You do not want to join and quote, do no work and then forget, well, what the heck is the website? What is my email address I use? How do I log in? That should not happen, period. Okay, this is a real opportunity for you to potentially receive $1 million, and the only thing out of pocket is $125 one time with no monthly fees. And because of the low outlay, you might not take it serious. You need to take this serious. And if you talk to somebody and they join, they need to take this serious. They don't have to sell to people. We understand that. Now, category number 3, you're going to join and get 3 others to join, and everybody's going to go to work. Okay. Bottom line is, the main goal that we have is to refer 3 people yourself. That is the fuel that allows this engine to go. But guess what happens? We're able to bring others in, whether they want to go to work or not, and it fills in the spots, and eventually it's going to mean money for you. You'll be able to be in position to receive $23,000 in about 30 days because you're going to work. Just so you know, we've got people that they may not be on the call right now because they're traveling and or they're on the Sabbath. Okay, they don't work on Saturday. Okay, but there's people that have received the money within 2 to 3 days. They got $900 within 2 to 3 days, and then they upgrade to the second level where the big money starts coming in. That's what we're talking about. Not waiting for 3,000 years just to get a buck, right? Now, you and them are going to be filling in more membership spots even faster, because the ultimate goal is to fill in the spots, and because you and they are saying, I'm going to share this with everyone I can, right? That's what happens. So everyone wants the money and the lifestyle, $125 one time. What do you have to actually do? Again, share with others, tell them they just need to join and do no work at all, or go crazy with it. Everything in between, right? And you've seen all this already. Engage, get on the Zooms, check your email, log in at least 3 times a week into your back office. Now, this presentation is meant to aid in building our global team of promoters. So these are people that would like to position themselves to potentially receive the $900 within a week, $23,000 within a month, and more. Okay, so why should this be your global automatic business of choice? Well, everyone can join. It's only $125 grand total out of your pocket one time, no monthly fees, and you're in $1 million business that you can earn $1 million over and over again. Okay, big now money. You can receive direct person-to-person commissions. I'm going to change that to money or payments of up to $106,000. I will be updating that. We're going to shy away from commissions. We're going to just talk about receiving payments and money. Okay, now you're not alone. This is ways to help you make money. Okay, we got you can join and do no work at all. People all around you will be helping you. So the reason this works is because just because you say, I'm not a salesperson, I don't want to talk to people, does not mean there's people everywhere like myself, above you, around you, below you, that say, I'm going to share this with everybody because I don't want to wait 3 months, 6 months to get 23,000. I want to get to this $106,000 payments quick. And that's what we're able to do that. And we also have a global ad co-op. It's $45 per share. We'll share that how that works in a moment. We have an AI-driven marketing system as low as $25 monthly. And the most important thing to understand is you have freedom to be wherever you have an internet connection to run this business. This business can be ran from any internet connected device, cell phone, tablet, laptop, computer, etc. Okay, but these things here, these 2 items, the co-op and the AI-driven marketing systems, are only available to our team and not available company-wide. So what are the products and services? This is the only slide I'm going to talk about the products and services. Bottom line is you're paying for a membership. Your basic membership is going to be basic training. And then what's going to happen is you're going to get more and more training as you upgrade your membership levels. So what is the product and service? Powerful business training. You're going to learn about marketing, artificial intelligence, network marketing success, personal development training, mindset, empowerment, relationships, health, finances, and so much more. So this is the only slide I'm talking about because right now we're trying to build our nationwide team of promoters. That's what we're trying to build here in this. But there you go. That is what you're getting. You're getting a membership. You pay one time, then you upgrade, and then you upgrade, and then you upgrade, and you get more and more training. Okay? So when it's time to receive this money that we're talking about, all the members receive everything instantly and in real time. How awesome is that? Plus, there is no middleman and nothing is taken out. As members, we receive 100% of the money directly from the paying member directly to the receiving member. Okay, so we're going to get into the basics now. Membership level 1. This is basically how things look. There's the person above you, your 3, and then their 3 each, which is 9 at the bottom. Okay, to get started with this, you're going to send it when it's there. You're going to send a $25 affiliate fee. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to pay the programmers, it's going to pay the developers, the support people, to, you know, for their time, right? They're not doing it for free, right? So that's what that's for. That will be implemented. If you do not see it when you join us, if you just have to send the $100, that's all you have to send. You're in. Okay, we're implementing that, but I have it in my presentation because I don't want someone to say, well, you said it was $100. Now you're saying it's another $25. Well, if we tell everyone it's $125 and it goes down to 100, that's a good thing, right? So the bottom line is, this is really your goal. Your goal is to have memberships down here, okay? And who's going to help fill this in? Well, these 3 people and these 9 people need to be filled in by somebody, and that means this person above you and you are going to be able to fill in these spots. Okay, why? The person above you, these 3 spots are part of their 9 spots, so it's a vested interest, right? Now remember, our goal here on membership level 1 is to receive $900 within 2 days. That is the goal, and you can do it as fast or as slow as you want, and that's it. Okay, so the bottom line is, you're going to see here that these 3 people, they're going to, wherever you end up in the matrix, okay, this is a 3 by infinity matrix, but right here you're looking at a 3 by 2, 3 on level 1, and then 3 below each of them on level 2. Okay, wherever you show up, the money goes up 2 levels. So in this case, these $100 payments, as they come in, not when they're all there, $100, $100, $100 goes right to the person above you. So now these, where does this money go? 2 levels above, which is you, right? So now as these $100 payments come in, you're going to be notified. You're going to get an email saying, hey, you got a payment. You need to mark approved. You log into your back office. You find out, oh, they sent the money via Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, crypto, whatever it is, bank wire. They mailed you cash, whatever it is. Once you receive it, you can mark them approved. And so this money is going to go directly to you. All right. So the total is $900. You're going to take $700 and you're going to keep $200. $700 is going to go to the next level membership. And so here's your level 2 membership. This is the next level. The goal is to get $6,300 within a week. Okay, that's the goal. Again, $700 payments. Who does it go to? The person above you. Bam, right? And then these $700 payments, 9 times 7, that all goes to you. So what is the total? $6,300. You take $3,300 and you go to the next level, level 3, right? And then you're going to keep $3,000, right? Now, this is the final visual. $29,700 for membership level 3. The goal is to get that within a month, right? 30 days, right? So these $300 payments goes to the person above you. These $3,300 payments all go to you. So the grand total is $29,700. You're going to take $9,700 to go to the next level, keep $20,000. Okay. This actually continues until you actually receive over $1 million. Okay. What is the next level? Like I said, $9,700 payments. You're going to get 9 of those. That's $87,300. $24,000 goes to the next level. $63,300 you get to keep. All right. Now you're going to get 9 $24,000 payments. Okay. That is a total of $216,000. $106,000 goes to the next level. You keep $110,000. Okay. Level 6. 106,000, 9 payments, 954. You get to keep it all. We're working on a reentry, ladies and gentlemen, where you can do this over and over again. I've already notified the administrators. This program has only been live in program for about 2 months. Okay, so But anyway, bottom line is, even if you could not re-enter, which we have a way for you to re-enter anyway by just getting another spot underneath, right? But bottom line is that's $1 million right there just in the level 6 payments alone. Okay, bam, right? And this can all happen in about 6 to 12 months, depending on your belief, your action, your desire, your willingness to win, right? Now, huge benefits of joining our team. If you've got trouble finding people to join, we're sponsoring a lot of leaders. We're sponsoring people left and right, and we're going to be bringing them in, and they can fall underneath you, thus helping fill in spots on your board and sending you money. You can actually refer a leader about our extremely affordable global advertising co-op, and I'll talk about that just in a minute, and also have more people to talk to about joining. You can ask about the AI marketing system. That is very, very close to being a full go. Okay, very, very close to being a full go, and I'm getting the final details from the owners, okay, of the AI system. Now, so let's see what this looks like for people helping you, right? Well, you have the person above you and you, right? And both of you are trying to get these 3 spots. That is why that person above you has a vested interest in helping you get your stinking 9 people, right? So they can get their 9, so they can go upgrade to the next level, right? That helps you fill in your spots. And then the same thing happens with you and these 3 people. You're going to get these 9. It's just the way this works, okay? In a lot of businesses out there, you're all by yourself. You're by yourself. You're not going to have anybody to help you. You better figure this out. Guess what we do? We help you. We have systems. We hold your hand. We talk to people. We answer questions, okay? Pretty soon, AI is going to answer the questions, right? How about that, right? So keep your ears posted for that, eyes and ears. So that is how this works. It's people helping people. That's why we love this model. Now, everyone is going to be you're at the top of your own. A lot of people say, oh, this is one of those pyramid things, right? This is a pyramid thing where the people at the top make all the money. You're at the top of your own spot. You can make money, okay? It's like, do you want to? Or are you just like looking for an excuse not to win, right? Not to receive money. The money's here. People are getting it. And you just have to grab it, right? So here's how the co-op works real quick, okay? Here's an example. If everyone buys 1 share per week for 1 month in the global co-op, Massive Leverage puts their global team growth and your income on steroids. The goal is to get 25 leads per share. The cost per share is $45, 2 shares is $85, and 3 shares is $125. Now, after a month, if you did 4 shares, our goal is to get 2 people per share to join. That means 2 people per week. That means you got 8 new members underneath you. Now, look below at the bottom here, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a guarantee of results, just an example of what could happen. Will it happen? I don't know. Could it happen? Absolutely. If it doesn't happen, you try again. And if you don't like the results, don't do it again. This is an advertising expense. The money gets utilized in our advertising to help this happen for you. So the bottom line is now you got 8 new members. You're no longer going to pay for the co-op. Okay. Now your new members did the exact same thing you did. Now 8 got 8. That's 64 new members after month 2. 64 members got 8. That's 512. After month 4, 4,096 new members. Month 5, 32,000 new members. Month 6, 262,000 new members. You see how leverage and duplication works, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is how we win together. All right. After 6 months, that's almost 300,000 new members. Now, I know that's in a perfect world. We're not in a perfect world. What if you did 10% of that with 29,000 members? Guess what? That's $1 million monthly income. If we could re-enter this every single month at 106,000, get $1 million. 106,000, get $1 million. That's like never going to stop, right? We got some great things we're going to be sharing with you also as you go along with this. As your eyes open, as you see success with this opportunity, you're going to have more stuff that's going to knock your socks off, okay? So there's a lot here, and it's all about systems, duplications, leverage, okay? Guess what? We all only have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, it's nice to be able to make money while you're sleeping. It's nice to make money while you're traveling, on vacation, while you're at work, whatever, right? So you're gonna join us right now today, and the sooner you do it, the sooner you get a membership spot, and the sooner you have the potential to earn. Okay. Category 1, join and do no work at all. Category 2, join and get others to join that do no work at all. Category 3, join and get others to join that go crazy, go to work, refer, go crazy, right? In regular businesses, you have to get hundreds and hundreds of customers, and you better have a product or a service that people want, right? Guess what? With this, you need 3 customers, one time, no monthly fees, and who doesn't want money? Our product right now is money. Yes, I mean, the offering is more money. The product is training, right? Membership training, okay? And we all make money together. Any category, get in, get your membership. That's the bare minimum, right? We're going to hold your hand. We're going to help you with absolutely anything and everything. You're going to be able to jump ahead of others if you get your membership now. Okay. You don't want to wait. You want to get your membership right now, because that is the fuel that lets this engine go. I'm going to go ahead and stop my share so I can talk to you guys face to face. Okay. And bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, that is the basic presentation. Let me go ahead and share. I'm going to get into the training in just a second, a little bit of training on things. I'd like to see if, let me just see if I can have you guys. Let me get out of my chat. I am hoping that if you have a question, you can raise your hand, number 1. And number 2, you can just go ahead and unmute yourself. And I'm hoping you can unmute yourself, because I couldn't do it last week. And if you have any questions, I'd like to answer your questions first of all. Go ahead and unmute and let's ask questions.
I have a question, Lee.
Go ahead, go for it. This is Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Go ahead and ask your
Hello.
question, please.
Oh, okay. Can I also give my testimony, or you prefer the question, or
Say again.
can I go ahead and give my testimony, or can I?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give your testimony, Ellen. I'd love it. If you want, go ahead and if you're able to turn on your video, if you were allowed to, if I can allow that for you, you can turn on your video, give your testimonial. And then other than that, just go ahead and have at it. Thank you very much. Go for it.
Okay. Well, actually, I was invited by a good friend of mine, and we decided that we're going to give it a try. And I didn't hesitate, because I said, this is a winner. This is a blessing. But with the way that this worked, because I was able to cycle out within 3 days' time. Now, in order for me to have done that, I couldn't do it by myself. It's teamwork. Everybody has to do their part. Yes, it can be done, but everybody mindset is different. But with our team, our mindset is, go getter, inviting people, sharing this blessing opportunity, have people listen to the video, they see the vision, and then they'll be like, okay, what do I need to join? What do I need to do in order to be a team player in the group? So everybody, that comes in, your matrix will explode by doing teamwork. And of course, some people, they can cycle off within 24 hours, 48 hours. It all depends. But if your mindset is set at yes, I can, yes, we can, yes, you'll be able to cycle out and go on to the next level. So this is a winner in the back office. I've never seen a back office as beautiful as this one. I mean, it's color coded. It tells you your inviter. It is beautiful, well put together. So this is definitely a yes. I recommend people to get with whoever invited them. Jump on board. Get in contact with your downline. Find out, for example, who has one signed up, who has two signed up. Where can I be of an assistant? For example, if you have extra people, say, I can give this person to help this person who has two people, or I can give this person to somebody else who has one person, to be a team player to help out your team. And the goal is to have everybody to be able to complete the $100 matrix and to move on to the next level. It's all about teamwork.
All right. Thank you so much, Ellen. I really appreciate that. ladies and gentlemen, let me just say something also. Um, I uh, I've lost a lot of money over the last couple years. I've lost well over $100,000 in a lot of scams. Okay, and I want you to know that I care about you. Okay, I do a lot of work. Everyone knows on here. You know, maybe you guys, if you've been on here, if you're on here right now, you can give a testimony about if I've helped you. Okay, and I'll get to your next question here in a moment, Jerome, or I'll let you do your testimonial. The bottom line is I care about you. And another thing is, as far as people helping people, and I've had people like, hey, I woke up and they call me. They're like, where'd this money come from? It's like, I told you, this is a real deal. This is not a joke. It's real deal. All right. We'll get to your guys' questions, testimonials here in just a moment. So the bottom line is I care about you. Listen, of course, I do love people. I want to help people. But of course, guess what? When I help you, it helps me too. So isn't that awesome? So many things out there. Businesses are cutthroat. Okay. You bet if you're not a massive go-getter with a thick skin, you're going to get wiped out. Trust me. In the business arena, the competitors will wipe you out. Okay. And then also, Ellen, if you have a question, by the way, if you had a question, I can answer it. But I think the main thing you wanted to do is go ahead and give your testimonial. So that's going to be great. So if you have a question real quick, go ahead. And then I'm going to go on to the next person.
I do have a question. The question is, how how can somebody re-enter back into the $100 matrix? Because I know you did say you would talk about that.
Yes, thank you. So right now there is no automatic no automatic reentry, no manual reentry as far, but I did mention it to the owners and they're looking at the best way to do it. Also offline, Ellen, we can go ahead and talk about what your thoughts are, vision is, so we can see, you know, what you're looking for, and then we can go from there. But the bottom line is, I know one of the things that I've done is I've brought myself in multiple times, you know, underneath there, so that way I can earn again and again and again and build again and again from the efforts of myself and others. So that's another way to do it. But we are working on that reentry. And one of the biggest things is I want to be able to reenter also at the highest level. Okay. When you get that $1 million, you want to be able to earn that $1 million over and over and over again. So let me just see here. There was another question here. I'll let you ask another question. Okay, go ahead, Ellen. Anything else?
So that means currently for right now, until you guys get that in place. So to re-enter, that means just get the link from your sponsor to re-enter back into the $100 matrix to help push the other, team members through.
Yeah. So basically, one of the secrets is like if you have a Gmail account, you have to have a different email address, and so of course it's going to be a different username, but it's still all going to fall. Actually, you can re-enter underneath yourself. Okay. Not under your sponsor. You get your own link from your top position and re-enter yourself, or whatever position you want to get referred by, whoever it is, okay, underneath you, and then you can go crazy again, go to work again. So one of the secrets regarding setting it up is, like, for example, your email address, let's say it's like me, if your email address is LarrySims@gmail.com, you can actually do Larry Sims with a +1, +2, +3, and all of those at gmail.com, and all of those will go to Larry Sims email inbox. That's a little bit of a secret. So all the notifications will go to the same email inbox, which is your main Gmail account. That doesn't work on Yahoo. So a lot of people ask that question. I don't think it works on Yahoo. All right. Any other questions, Ellen?
No, that's my question for right now. I'll let other people ask questions.
All right. So Jerome, no, who is it? Joanne. My eyes suck. Okay. Joanne, please. Go ahead and I'm sorry, I think I said Jerome, but Joanne, go ahead and ask your question, please.
That's fine. Good afternoon.
Sorry about that. I got bad eyes. I got glasses on and still can't see.
Okay, the lady said that she cycled out 3 times. I'm trying to understand, what she meant by when she said she cycled out 3 times. Did she cycle out the whole program or just $100 cycle level?
Well, I can tell you that she's cycled only out of the $100 level to the $700 level. And so, Ellen, if you want to elaborate.
Oh, yes, Lee. Yes, I meant to say that, yes, I did cycle out the $100 matrix within 3 days.
Uh-huh. Okay, 3 days.
And yes, with 3 days, and that wasn't just only my word, but also from my team members on my team because they're sharing and inviting and bringing people on board. So
Mhm.
of course, it makes a big difference by you sharing and inviting, bringing people on board. So you will cycle out quicker as coming in and sitting on the fence.
Right. Yeah,
So
you don't
that's
want
going
to
to
sit
take
on the
longer.
fence, guys. Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Yes, I understood that, but she said she cycled out 3 times.
No,
No, I
she
didn't
didn't
say
cycle.
three.
She said 3
No,
days. Mhm,
3 days.
mhm. She cycled out once and it only took 3 days. She made $900 in 3 days and cycled out to the second level. Paid her $700. So that's what that meant. Any other questions, Joanne?
Do you get paid right away? Can you, like when you're waiting on the rest of the people to pay you the $100, the 9 people, do you get
Yes.
access to $100 right away?
Yeah. As people are ready to send the money, you get it right away. All you have to do is monitor that email inbox and then log into your back office. You get notifications when they submit the form. So I'm going to go over that, how that works in just a moment so you can see it. But the answer is you don't have to wait to get all 9. $100 comes in, bam, you get it. $100 comes in, bam, you get it. No, only thing you do need to do is if you're tight on money, you need to save that money so that $700 you can go upgrade to the next level, or
Yeah,
you will be passed up. Okay.
yeah,
We're not going
yeah.
to sit around and wait for someone to come up with the money after you've already earned it and you're able to move up to the next level. So you want to be ready to go right away. So as soon as you get your 9 total, you're going to see a blue box in your back office under your matrix. You'll click that new blue box that says go up to the second level membership, $700, and you'll send the payment just like you did the $100 to the person you're supposed to send it to. Any other
Okay, quick
questions?
questions. Yes.
Mhm.
So the money goes in your back office and then you can send up the 700 and you can withdraw
Okay.
the 2.
So let me just go over that real quick. The
Because I
money
missed the first
never,
part of the presentation. Sorry.
that's okay. It's a no problem. So the money never goes to the back office. Okay. Here's how it works. When you join, you're going to go ahead and get your membership, and then you're going to be notified on who you're supposed to send your $100 to.
Okay.
Or the $25 also. You might get 2 notifications. But number
Okay.
one right now, $100. And what that does is it tells you who to send it to and what methods they accept. The money does not get sent to the back office. The money gets sent directly from the sender, which is you, to the receiver. And that goes in with Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, crypto, whatever receiving methods that person says they accept. That's how you'll pick one of those. Okay, I'll show you an example here in just a moment. I'll show that. Okay, I'm gonna show it. So that's how that works. Now, once you send the money via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, you fill out the little form. You put your email address in, and you put a little note in there that says I paid you via Cash App or Venmo or whatever. If there's a transaction number, you can include that, and then boom, you submit it. That sends a notification to the person to notify them that they have money waiting for them and they need to mark somebody approved or rejected if they didn't get the money. And then they go in and like, oh, this person sent me money via Cash App. They go to their Cash App account. Oh, got my $100. Approve. Then you show up in the matrix and you're ready to go. That's how that works.
Okay, thanks for that.
You're welcome. Next question, I guess it's Ruby. Go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, I didn't have a question, but that lady that called Ellen, I just want everybody to know she's mine.
Oh,
Yes,
so
she's mine. Yes, she is a dynamite. And when I say dynamite, she's a dynamite. She have really kept me on my toes. So, and I'm still on them. I can't keep up with her. And
fantastic.
she asked the question that I wanted to ask about re-entering. If you done cycle out of the 100s and you want to re-enter, but there's no how do you do it? So, but you answered that already. So that was
Yeah.
my question there.
Yeah. And that works fine. The way I said you can do it. And if there's anything different, we'll be programming that. That's not going to be a problem. So thank you very much for the testimonials and everything. So let me go.
Please.
Is
She
any
can do
other
that.
questions? Anybody else? I'm going to go ahead and do a little training. Go ahead, Priscilla.
How do you go back and update or add additional payment methods?
Okay, I'll show you that right now. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how to go ahead and set up your payment methods. So just a moment. So inside the chat, if you look in the chat, you should see a link to the Global Passive Income System Group team.now.site/100. I think I sent it. Let me just see. Yeah, it's there. So right there, that is the team information page, okay? And I am going to go to that now. So everything pretty much starts with that link, okay? That's how everything starts. So we're gonna go to that link here right now. Copy the link. I'm gonna share my screen. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got things you need to do, I believe you could just get back to the person that referred you so you can go ahead and get started, get your more questions answered or whatever. But now we're kind of going into the training phase, a little bit of extra information. This will help you get started too. So, that's good. I think, Robert, you also have a question while I get things going. I guess you can go ahead and ask your question, please. Let me see here, Robert. Okay, you should be able to maybe, hopefully, unmute yourself. Ask to unmute.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to unmute myself. Yes, when I joined the other day, I never got a welcome email from you guys, and I checked everything, my spam, everything, and I never saw it. And someone else told me too, the person I had to make the payment to, Lee Aiken, he never got a welcome email. So, every opportunity I've ever joined, I got a welcome email. But from you guys, I was wondering why not? Why I didn't get that.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm not 100% sure. I thought I did. I thought people did. But I do know we get fantastic notifications about payments and stuff like that when new signups come in. I'm sure Lee got a notification that, he had a new sign up. So yeah, that is, I'll look into that for you guys to see about maybe like a welcome email. So I'll look into that for you. So there you go.
All right, thank you.
All right, so let me go ahead and I'm sharing my screen here. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Oh, Ron, you got a question too. Let me see here. Ron, I just asked you to unmute. Go ahead and ask your question.
How's it going, Lee?
Good.
Little concerned about the apps. Tried it in the past and the banks will shut you down.
Okay. Good question. I'm going to tell you guys about that right now too. Okay. Just a moment. I'll mute you back. Is that that's good? You muted. Okay. So let me send. We have a solution, ladies and gentlemen, for that, and it is a global decentralized bank account and a MasterCard. We have a solution for that. You just have to, purchase it when you're ready. I would say you're fine with $100, probably with $700 payments. When you start sending 3,300, we might, you might end up with a little bit of an issue. The other thing is also when you send money, please do not put, oh, it's for a business, or it's for the $100 experience, or all you want to do is leave memos blank and try to just say it's to help somebody, help friends and family, and maybe you could say a gift. Okay, that's it. So do not put on the memo, hey, I'm joining this business opportunity for $100. Yeah, don't do that, because that will close your account down, and it may even flag, if everybody put in $100 experience, and it might, the institution might say, aha, these people are trying to get over the system. Here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. The government, maybe most of the time, and other people, they don't want you to be rich. They don't want you to have money. They want you to stay broke. They want you to stay reliant on the system. And we're going over the system. Okay. So let me just share with you a link that you can look at and get some information. And you'll have to get the link to sign up for it, to get the bank account and the MasterCard and all that. You'll have to get that from the person that referred you, because there's a small little referral bonus that people get. Now, let me just tell you this. I'm going to message it right now, just a second. But this banking system is not a, quote, network marketing thing. It's a bank, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking like in America, Bank of America, Chase, okay? I'm talking MasterCard. Okay, so it's an afterthought to be able to help you make a little couple extra bucks with it, okay? So the main focus is not, here's another deal to make money. You make a couple bucks, okay? It's going to help us. It gives, I like it because it gives me another reason to refer people. But the most important thing is it works. That is the most important thing. So let me put it in the darn chat. When I talk, I can't type. I just don't know. Let me put it in the chat here. If I could not get fat fingers, that would be great too. Here we go. So it's called TMX Global. Okay, that's the name of the company. I know the president myself. I know him. All right. I know the people behind it through him, and they're awesome, awesome, awesome people. Okay. And the company that's behind, you'll see on the video, the company behind it, I'm going to try to, maybe I'll just try to bring it up here real quick, and then I'll get into I'll do that after. I'm going to do the other thing like I said I was going to do, because it's just too much. Okay. Anyway, the company behind the MasterCard, they've been issuing cards for 20 years. So anyway, so let me get out of this presentation here. Let me go ahead and go to my site. If I can get this thing to go away here, boy. All right. So when you first sign up, you're going to have a screen that will probably be, let me see if I'm logged in still with, if it logged me out. Okay, it logged me out. Let me go back in. This is my test account. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you should, yeah, you definitely see my screen. Okay, so when you get signed up, as soon as someone signs up, they're going to go straight to a screen that looks like this. So first, if you don't actually pay somebody right away, you'll end up looking like this, where you can click on View Matrix and you click the blue button to make a payment. When you first sign up, if you pay right away, you're going to get a screen just like this. Okay, so we are able to put in our receiving methods. Okay, you get to pick and choose what you want: Cash App, Venmo. Okay, and and Zelle. Okay, I am telling everybody to do the manual method only, and here's why. Okay, I'm going to show you where to get this information right here. But the bottom line is, if you only do the manual method, you get to list them all right here: Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Wise, anything you want. But you also get to tell them If they're ready to receive now, the sooner they send their money, their payment, the sooner they will be in position. That you can put, this is a message to them, right? They get to see it. And it's kind of like instructions to help avoid questions, right? Please follow the simple steps to lock in your spot. Send your payment to me using any of the apps below from your phone, computer, laptop, or tablet. So you see, that is the instructions that you're telling them to send the payment. So they look here, they're like, oh, they accept Cash App, Zelle, right? Now, once they send it, they're going to submit this form. This is the form to note that helps notify whoever the receiver is that the money was sent. So you're going to put a little message in here that says, hey, I sent the money to you via Cash App or Zelle. Can you go ahead and mark me approved? And you hit submit. When you hit submit, what you're going to do is you're going to end up going into the that message goes to the person that receives it, and they're going to get an email notification, and it's going to be in their back office that they can mark approved. Okay, they can mark you approved. Verify they received the money and mark you approved. So that's how that will work. And so how do you get to the point where you want to put in your receiving methods? Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to go to the team information page. Like I told you, you're going to go to that. Let me just see if I can open up incognito browser window. I'll paste it in here. Okay, so number one, when we're sharing this with people, we say, hey, how would you like to do no work and potentially receive $900 within a week, $23,000 in cash money within 4 weeks? For a one-time $125 out of pocket or whatever, okay? And they say, yeah, I'd like to make that money. How do I do it? What do I have to do? You don't have to do any work. Just go ahead and get your membership. Look at this video. So you send them this link. Everybody in our whole team sends this link to everyone. This is the information page, okay? It's in our chat, so you can get the link from our chat. gpisgteam.now.site/100. And oops, how do I clear that up? Anyway, it's on my screen here. I don't know how to get rid of that clip. How do I clear that? Let me see. I don't know how to get rid of that. Anyway, darn it. I don't know how that showed up. I'll figure that out on the, let me see. Can I do something here? All right, so whoever did that, don't use the pen or the clipboard or whatever the heck that is. I don't know if I did it or what. Anyway, the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to come here. They're going to look at the video. Here's the good thing. At the very bottom of this page is the Zoom links, okay? The schedule and the Zoom links. Matter of fact, I believe there's a, the corporate one is they're going to be doing a blitz, blitz. So there's going to be a lot more on that. Mine is here. It's on one time on Saturday, just like we're having now. Okay. Now, below the video, so after they look at the video, most of the people say, dang it, I'm in. How do I get started? Then you give them your referral link for the $100 experience. That's going to be $100experience.com/your username. That'll let them go to the capture page. And that's on your home screen. If you look on your home screen here, by the way, let me show you. So anyway, one more thing. After you submit your form, you're going to be, you'll have a cancel button. Don't do that. Don't hit cancel down here. What you're going to have to do, okay, what you're going to have to do is just hit your back button on your browser window to go back home. Okay, and that will let you do that. In your members area on your main screen when you log in is your referral link. So after people see the video, right, then they're going to go ahead and ask for the link, and you send them this link. Now, the direct link for them to fill out the form is going to be the same thing, but except after the .com, it's going to be /join, another / your username. So in between the .com, there's a /join / the username. Okay, that's how that works. So, and that will, if you do the join form, that's how they actually join to become a member. Then they get that screen to send the payment. As soon as they fill it out, they get the screen to send the payment. Then the person is notified to get the payment, and then bam, they're approved or rejected if the person didn't get the money. And you guys want to approve people quick, please. We got to keep the system going. So just approve people quickly. Now, back to my screen here. Underneath the video is the ability to show people how they can register their payments in a video, okay? Just like I showed right now, same thing, okay? Underneath that is next steps. Next steps is where I show you how you can fund your account. I wish I could get rid of this annotate. Let me see here. Let me see if I can clear it. Okay, come on. Here it is, trash. Yes. All right, fantastic. Now, so when you click on next steps, you can join our Telegram. Well, go back to the page if you messed up. You can down here, you join our Telegram group so you can receive notifications and ask questions and get answers. I would recommend that. I might switch this to make this before that, but anyway. And then also, $100 experience training. This is your training. Okay, it's a training document, actually a training site. It's Google Drive. So when you click on it, you're going to have images that you can share with people, you can post. Most importantly, to get things going is your training. You go and double click to go into your training folder, and then you have your training document. This training document, if you see on the sections, you have the ability to join our groups, urgent message from me, how to ensure you and your team remain engaged, how to share with others, common challenge and scripts and all that stuff. So down here, if you go down, I show you how to go ahead and put in the payment methods, okay? Right here. Here's the example. You can copy all of this out and paste it under your manual payment choice. How do you get to the payment choice to set it up? I will show you. Underneath account, you go to ways to receive and you choose manuals. All you have to choose. You don't have to choose these independently if you don't want to, okay? Manual. You're going to paste it right here. Paste that in here and make the changes. Don't leave my payment information in there. I have it there so you can see how it looks, okay? Once you paste it, you make the modifications, you save changes. Now, if you save it, okay, let me show you. Let me just put something in here. Let's say you save it, right? When you go back in and you're going to make a change or add something, you want to make the change, right? Make the change, boink, and then hit update existing. So that will update the existing one. Hit save changes. That's it. Okay? That's all you have to do to put in your receiving methods. So remember, they're all going to be listed there. So you're going to be able to notify the person, send me the money. Notify me you sent the money. And how do you want to send me, how do you want to send me the money? Zelle, Cash App, blah, blah, blah. All that's at the bottom, plus your contact information at the bottom. So that should help everybody win. Okay. So that's the basic thing. You want to be able to send your payment, mark people approved, and then also set up your own receiving methods. And now you know how to get to the training. Everything, again, starts from the main site here, the team site right here. Okay, remember, GPISG team.now.site. Okay, now I see Daniel, you might have a question. Go ahead and you can unmute yourself.
Okay, you hear me?
I hear you, Daniel. Go.
So someone just commented in the chat that, when it's time to send $700 payments to communicate with the receiver, that, we should send it maybe by FedEx or UPS or, which is obviously a great idea because I forget his name, but he said, one of the guys, when you start sending, multiple $700 payments through, I won't say PayPal. PayPal is the worst, but Cash App or Venmo or whatnot, they can shut your accounts down. So my suggestion is, after you cycle and get your $700, you go back in your back office and then you eliminate all your payment processors, and then just put in a note, the manual section, hey, contact me to, send, so I can give you my information to send by FedEx or UPS or, whatever. I mean, I think that would be the best suggestion right there.
Yeah, anything you want to do, no matter what you want, you can do it. Okay. All you got to do is put the information there. Even in the manual section, you can include, I don't know, your FedEx information, right? Whatever you want. So you can do that. And I'm going to show you guys right now the TMX Global, which is going to be the way to do everything electronically. You can also do Western Union, anything you want. You just put it in the manual section and you can do that. Okay. There's so many different ways to send and receive money. So that's it. Let me show you guys now the same thing, same site, team. The only thing different is you're going to put TMX Global. You guys go to that, look at the information, get back to the person that referred you to get your account set up. Okay. Here it is. If I typed it right, there you go. So it's so basically I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I see Sharon has a question too. I'll answer that right now. So the bottom line is this is TMX Global. It's the world's first, it's most discreet crypto to fiat banking platform designed for those who demand privacy and speed. You can look at the intro videos, okay, and go from there. You've got the link here. It's in the chat as well. And there you go. Sharon, you have a question. Go ahead and I'm going to ask you can unmute. And go ahead and ask away, please.
Yes, sir. My question is there a way on the platform to see where you are in the process? Like who's your upline and, exactly how many levels deep?
Okay. All right. Let me get that to you. I'll show that to you right now. Just a moment.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So basically the way this works is, from your main screen. So first of all, who is your upline? It tells you right here on the bottom left from your main screen right there. That's your sponsor. That's how you reach out to them. All right. Let me just see here. Also, if you go to View Matrix and you click on View Team Members, it shows you and your sponsor right here. Okay. So that is how that works. And everybody that's, the only thing that you're going to see as far as the actual matrix is only what you see. Well, it's only you and the three below you and three below them. We're going to be opening up the matrix so you can see pretty much the whole matrix, 3 by infinity, basically. So that's being worked on right now. I already talked to the owners about that. So, but right now, the only thing everybody just needs to do is monitor your back office, your email, so you can mark people paid, and there you go. That's how that's going to work. Okay. And go for it. Let me see. Is there any other questions you have before I go to the next person?
I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and see Erica. Go ahead. Let me see if I can oh, you're unmuted. Good. Go ahead and ask your question, Erica.
All right, you've talked about the matrix. So a person goes out and they are a real go-getter, or the co-op is really working really great, and they bring in 10 people, but there's only room for 9. So where does their 10th sponsor go?
Yeah.
Or they're already in cycle number 700 and they've cycled out, and yet they bring in somebody. Where do they go? Okay,
good question. So basically, the only thing we ever promote is $100, $100, $100, $100. That sets everything up for everybody to go through all the levels, membership levels. So everything is, you never promote $700. The only thing you do is like, hey, Larry, you've already made 900. Let's get you promoted. You know, let's go to the next level. Okay. And by the way, when it's time, if I mentioned it, when it's time to go to the next level, you're going to get a button just like this that says $700. Okay. And then you don't get that button until you already filled in all 9 spots on your second level. That's when you get it. Now, the answer to your question is, where do the people go if you bring in a lot of people? Well, obviously, I bring in a lot of people, okay? And what I do is they all show up under view team members, and they show up all the way across. It only shows 20 of them, and then you have to actually click on this button down here so you can go deeper and look at them. Okay, so when they first click on join, they become team members. That does not necessarily they're in the matrix. So now you're going to be able to see all your team members that you personally referred, and it's just going to go blah, 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 20, 30, 40 of them, right? And you can change the view right here by looking at this view. Okay, you can't see them because this is my test account. Okay, now once they send their payment and they get approved, they're going to go into the matrix, right? And the way the matrix works is it automatically fills in from the person that referred them, top to bottom, left to right. All right. So in other words, if you already brought in the 9, let's say the first person on your 9 on the far left was Larry. Well, that next person that comes in is going to fall underneath Larry's first spot, and then Larry's second spot, and then Larry's third spot, and then the next person's first spot, second spot, third spot. So it goes top to bottom, left to right, pow, pow, pow. It fills in just like that. So if you bring in 100 people, you're blessing all of your people below you, top to bottom, left to right. Hopefully that answers that question. And pretty much.
So just so I got it right, even though you sponsor them, they might not fall in your matrix if your matrix has already been filled with your 9. And they're suddenly number 12, 20. They're not going to fill a spot in your 9. They're going to go underneath somebody in your 9.
Right, underneath somebody in your 9. So the matrix, let me just have you go. I'm going to go to this main screen here if I can log out. Let me show you this. The matrix is a 3 by infinity matrix, and never going to stop. Okay, so your team is your team, and their team is they're going to pay the 100. Then your people are going to upgrade, pay to 7. They're going to upgrade, pay to $3,300. So it looks, if you go to the main site, it looks just like this, but it keeps going beyond this. It goes and goes and goes. You're going to be able to see all of these hopefully soon. Okay. Bottom line is, know this. If you bring somebody in and they come in, they're going to go here, then here, then here, 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 here. Keep going. Then boink, here, just left to right. Sorry, I'm coughing, and I was coughing last night. So my throat is dry now. So with that being said, I hope that answers your question. And we've been on for over an hour. And get back to the person that referred you for get more questions answered, get your spot put in so you can go ahead and start receiving sooner rather than later. With that being said, I want to say thank you so much for everybody for staying on the Zoom this long, and we'll catch you on the next presentations. With that being said, have a great day, and we'll catch you next Saturday on the live Zoom, and any of the other Zooms you can get on would be greatly appreciated with corporate as well for the explosion that we're having. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.